I don't think we realize how many things can actually happen in a short amount of time. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on this channel, the Save Money More with Jan channel. This is kind of sort of like an and more kind of thing. Okay. How's everybody doing today? I hope that this audio video, as always, finds everybody doing well. And if you're not in the habit of doing this, please smash down the like button. If you've been here a lot of times, I so appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. How many things can we do in a short amount of time? Now, I said 5 minutes on my title and on the thumbnail. However, it could even be something as short as 10 minutes. Jan, what are you talking about? Were you ever flustered by, let's say 3 hours goes by and the phone never rings, right? That all of a sudden everything happens in the same instance. And I know because this has happened to me. For example, I had a situation where nothing was ringing for a few hours, no complaints. Then all of a sudden, the doorbell was ringing at the same time. The doorbell was ringing, the telephone was ringing, messages were going off. I am not even kidding you. And I said to myself, I need more time to sort everything out. So what I would do, and what I did do, is I asked every person, can you give me a minute? Can you give me 5 minutes? And that way I could, like, in certain orders of priority, I addressed everyone, and that way, because it's only right. And I wanted to anyway. I wanted to tackle a situation. But those are the moments one recognizes the importance of just a few moments of time. Another thing, did you ever get like really, really tired in the middle of the day? You're like, wait a minute, I could certainly use a 10-minute power nap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 10 minutes. I'm telling you, it can cut the edge. Has anybody out there ever done that? And you feel much better about 10 minutes later, right? There you go. Sometimes to cut the edge in the middle of a crazy busy day. Now, we're not talking about huge, huge, huge amounts of time here. We're talking about 5 or 10 minutes. So I recognize something that we can actually crush some of our goals, some of the things that we, well, kind of sort of at times delay and say we'll do it later, again with the later, 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 then all of a sudden it's too late. Not good. But if we borrow a couple of minutes at a time, I think it is much easier to handle. Well, you're probably saying to yourself, but now, Jen, but give me like literally examples of what I mean. Well, I got them right here and I wrote them down in, of course, my trusty notebook. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I look at exercising. Suppose you dread exercising. Oh, I don't want to exercise. I know I have to do it. But if you tell yourself, can I handle 5 minutes of whatever that exercise is that you're dreading or have to return to after a while? After a while, not only will you not dread it, you're going to look for it. You're going to want to. So say things to yourself like, you know what? I could handle 5 minutes of XYZ exercising that you normally would do for yourself and want to just, get back to doing. You could do that 2 times a day. Let's think about the effects for a minute. Let's do the math. 2 times a day of exercising is better than zero. 2 times a day at 10 minutes total is 70 minutes of exercising. You just increase your exercising by 1 hour and 10 minutes per week. Multiply that by 4 weeks. You got yourself 4 hours and 40 minutes of exercising. If someone would have said, you're going to be exercising 4 hours and 40 minutes this month, if you never exercise, you'd say, yeah, right. But if you do it this way, by crushing it down, literally crushing it down to hit your goal. Certainly, most of us could hit a 5 minute goal with just about anything. And besides exercising, there are other challenges, personal self challenges that we can attempt to do. For example, like decluttering. I don't feel like decluttering. I have other things to do. All of us have other things to do besides decluttering. But have you not noticed that the less junk you have around the house, the less you have to worry about? So many of us spend so much time dusting over, cleaning over, trying to organize extra clutter, things that we're not actually using. I did speak about that in a recent video, that I'm baffled as to why Why are we constantly keeping extra things that have already served their purpose? They did their thing, you're done with them. We can actually bless other people. What may be our clutter today could be a blessing to someone right now. So I'm just saying that's another example. Decluttering, what, 5 minutes a day? It's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Even if it means going around with your little waste basket that you have in every single room, which I always, always, always recommend. A little waste paper basket. Once a week, take that 5 minutes and empty them out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not such a big deal. Take a bag with you. Just dump those little waste baskets in the bag and you go along the house or apartment or your space, whatever it is, and you have already cleaned out all the waste baskets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. There you go. How about cleaning the countertops? Sometimes cleaning a countertop does not take 35 minutes. If you wipe down at least a gentle wipe every single day for about 5 minutes or so, maybe it might take you less than five. Maybe it'll take you 6 or 7 minutes. The point is little tiny increments to get things done. And I do suggest perhaps like an increment in the morning and an increment in the afternoon of certain things, okay? And you could get them done, those things done even faster. Or if you want, just devote the 10 minutes all at once. But by taking an item you don't really care to do and chopping it down into like little bitsy, 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 itsy, bitsy, teensy, weensy pieces, I'm telling you, it is so helpful. How about meal prepping? A lot of people spend a lot more money month in, month out, month in and month out, chopping up, slicing, dicing. I mean, and paying for other people to chop and slice and dice. Takes a couple of minutes to slice and dice. And you could throw everything in your slow cooker or whatever pot you're using, whatever thing that you're doing. And if you take that extra couple of minutes, a little pop of time, think of it as a pop of time. Look all around, for example, this visual that you're looking at right now. On purpose, I chose this background today. These are all representing the little pops of time. One pop of time, you could clean your counters for 5 minutes. Another pop of time, you could declutter something for a few minutes. Another pop of time, you could exercise. Let me give you some more examples of things that we don't think about doing, but we really, really can do it. How about organizing? Organizing all that mail in the morning. If you get mail in the morning or in the afternoon, their paper clutter, it increases totally because of their mail. And lots of times, guess what? The mail is, well, as we call it, junk mail. Stuff you kind of sort of don't need and always ends up in a trash can. If you take it and tear it up little by little, tear it up every single day, get rid of it. It will not have an opportunity to become paper clutter. And of course, there are other situations with paper clutter. Okay. Let me see what else. All right. All right. Did you ever like go into your garage and you're noticing all these like empty plastic bottles, maybe empty plastic soda bottles or water bottles, and they're here, there, everywhere. It doesn't even have to be in your garage. It could be anywhere in any room in anybody's home or apartment. And you're looking at them like pile up. No, 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 no. Take that 5 minutes. Okay. Take one of those pops of time, like you're looking at behind my image here. Take one of those pops of time for 5 minutes and pack them up in the recycle. It looks better. It feels better. We have a better sense of accomplishment. I could go on and on and on. Sometimes even just wiping down the inside of your stove for just a quick wipe, like inside of your oven, just a quick wipe, or the top of your cooktop. Okay. 5 minutes or less. Just think of all the little things that we get to accomplish in these little pops of time. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate everyone's time, and hopefully everybody has a great day. Don't forget to click like, share, and consider subscribing. Thank you.